All right, another day's in the books for stocks, guys, and for Palantir, which actually had a green day. Yes, you heard that right. It had a green day, 17 cents in the green, guys, 0.1%, as overall all the indexes went down except for the Russell. The Russell went up about a 0.25%, as all the other ones went down about 0.5%, as the VIX went up almost 6%. So, guys, you know the drill. We're going to break down Palantir, the charts, what I'm seeing here moving forward, and we'll go over the indexes, some other stocks I'm looking at. So, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, join the email stock newsletter. That's free, and check out my Patreon if you guys want for my portfolio updates. I actually just posted one earlier today. All those links are right down below. And now let's dive into it. So, like I said, not the best day for stocks today. The VIX was up, but Palantir ended the red streak. You heard that right. It ended the red streak, which I think we had, 5, 6 red days in a row. And we went up around 17, I guess exactly 17 cents, 0.1% on the day, and we closed in the mid 150s. And you'll see right here, guys, on this 5-day, 5-minute, we're noticing a bit of a bullish divergence on the RSI. You can see the RSI at the bottom gaining some serious strength, as the stock is still kind of downtrending, but at the same time putting in a bottom slightly in the mid 150s. So that's a good sign. The fact that we're seeing this, bullish divergence, it's a sign that potentially we could be putting in a bottom here, getting ready for another big move, or for the overall uptrend to continue here. So on the 30-minute chart, you guys can see we're still obviously under the 180 SMA, actually still under the 50 SMA, and still within this overall downtrend. If I draw the channel out, you can see right here. So we're still in this spot, you guys can see, but again, bullish divergence, pretty noticeable on that 5-day. We're starting to, potentially bottom out here. Again, like I said, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight red days, pretty much six days in a row where we took out the lows from the previous day, maybe even 7 days in a row of that until today. Today we did not do that. We held pretty steady above the lows from yesterday, actually well above the lows from yesterday. If I pull up this 5-day, 5-minute, we hit 142 yesterday, and today we didn't even go under 153. 154 is where we held pretty much all day, and we closed at 155. So I really like the way things are looking for PLTR here. I'm long the stock, obviously, and we needed a pullback. The stock was needing a pullback, and we got it. Essentially, the overall market selling off sparked it, and of course, Andrew left. The report from Citron that also pushed it to second gear. The sell off. You know what I mean? So right now, we're pretty much back to where we were in the beginning of August, end of July. Essentially, all the gains from August are now gone, right? All the gains from August are now gone. But if we look at the 4-hour time frame, it's not the end of the world. You guys can see we're above, where we were back in the beginning of July, also where we were in May, April, obviously. So this stock, guys, is still on a rampage. Nobody's denying that. We can see, sure, if we sell off even more, this is where we could be going. Let's say, for example, we slip even more. Notice how we went to 142 the other day, yesterday, right? That was yesterday. 142-ish was the high from back in the end of June. If I zoom in right here, 145-ish, same area, whatever, 142, 145. That was a big resistance back in the middle of June, end of June. Then we fell off a cliff there. But at this point, we're holding above that point. You guys can see. But if we slip down again, I would say if we fall through 150, I'm going to look for 145 to act as support. Then if that were to fall through, or if that were to break, at that point, we could be trading back in this window right here, in between these two lines. that I drew out, and that's kind of where Palantir was in the beginning of June, heading into the end of June, between 125 to 145. That's where we could find ourselves if things got uglier, if the overall market sold off more, etc., etc. And honestly, that's where I would consider adding a little bit. Potentially, we'll see. But for now, I'm just holding onto my shares that I have. But I'm fully aware we're under these moving averages. Things could get uglier. It's possible. The VIX is spiking towards 20 points. If we get a flash crash here, under 145, I think a lot of buyers are coming in. If we get anywhere near, especially 125, which that's a stretch at this point, probably, at least in the short term. But if we were to get anywhere near the highs from February being 125, if we got close to that point again, I think it's going to act as support, and buyers will come in, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. And shameless plug, check out my Patreon if you guys want to actually keep up with what I'm doing in my portfolio, where I'm doing multiple updates a week. We're investing thousands of dollars a month. We're buying stocks. We're trading options. All that is on Patreon. And there's a Discord plus more linked down below if you guys want to join. That is, obviously, you don't have to. You don't have to, right? But there are a lot of people in there. And if you want to join the community, feel free. So let me show you some other stocks. So it looks like Novo Nordisk today, which I just bought, keeps on going up, man. This thing is a beast. It's been a beast since we bought it, essentially. I mean, it was going up before I bought it. But recently, about a week or two ago, I bought shares in the mid-high 40s. You guys probably remember that. I actually bought more shares. It might have been earlier this week in the low 50s. Either way, this is one that I bought options on as well, and it's starting to really gain some momentum. It's not breaking out by any means, right? NVO is not breaking out yet. Keyword is yet, guys. But it is building up some serious momentum, volumes kicking up over the last couple of days, and you guys can see we're approaching the 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart here. This is a big spot of resistance at about $56, $57 in the mid-high 50s here. This is a big spot that I'm watching moving forward. So overall, it's going up. It seems like we're seeing some transition here, rotation, if you will, into the healthcare stocks. At least some of them have been going up over the last couple of days, weeks, and this is one of them. And by the way, those $45 calls I bought leaps, December 17th, 2027. I'm up like 30%, 35% on those. They've been going nuts since I bought them. It's almost like, should I just sell these, lock in the profit? I'm probably not. I'm going to let them ride a little bit more, but man, those are looking good. I bought those when the stock was like $48 or $47. I bought in the money calls, and they've just been, they've been printing money. And again, it's like, should I lock in the profit? Should I hold it, let it ride? I mean, I'm going to let it ride considering they're 2027. So I bought those for a reason, guys. But it's always tempting to lock in that quick profit whenever you get in a trade or, get in a stock or an option, whatever, and it goes up so fast. It's tempting to lock in the profit, especially if it was meant to be a long-term play. It's like, should I just take this profit and run, or should I let it ride? In this case, I'm going to let it ride a little bit. But yeah, what do you guys think? Overall, that's a little update there, I guess, on NVO as well, kind of what I'm doing there. So let's see what else ended up going up. We had Duolingo go up today, DUOL up around 2%, although it's still not looking too great on the charts. I feel like it's vulnerable to a drop here still. I'd be careful with Duolingo, but Yeah, it's trying to break out again. We saw a false breakout, a huge one at that after earnings, but then we collapsed back down. Let's see what else. ARM Holdings is one that I noticed Ray Dalio, Bridgewater, started buying in the last quarter, according to their 13F, which is interesting. So ARM Holdings went up around 1.5% today, not bad. Looks like we are still under these moving averages, though. I'm not loving that. Under the 180 and the 50 SMA. We also have a death cross on the 4-hour chart, so let's see if that is able, or if it's able to recover above that. Time will tell. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Join the email stock newsletter. That's free. Link down below. Check out all the other links as well. Hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe for more content. And I'll catch you all in the next video.